Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a fantastic day. I want to start off today with a little bit of a shopping spree. A couple new shops popped out. There's apparently some, I don't know what this is. I don't think this video has come out yet, but whoever's making this, I think that's like a pet store or something. Mumbo has opened up a slime shop. 1 diamond per stack. Honestly, I'm totally going to do that. I'm going to get 2 stacks of these guys because I want to make a sugarcane farm today. Last episode, we went and we fought and we killed the Ender Dragon. We got an Elytra as a result of killing that Ender Dragon, even though it was maybe the ugliest Ender Dragon fight ever. Either Wellsco is basically my storage room. So yeah, we have this Elytra, but I can't really do anything with it because we don't have a good source of rockets. So I need sugarcane to make rockets, and then I'm gonna need gunpowder, and I want to make a mob farm at some point in the relatively near future as well, but that's gonna take some doing, and I am not gonna tackle that project without a beacon. So I want to do some caving and stuff as well, although I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera or off camera. Doc has also created this. Really do read the instruction book. The Nature Health Organization Nature Fund Trident Shop. High risk, high reward, guess the price or lose it all. Help protect the Hermitcraft flora and fauna. Be a winner. So let's check this out. The NHO Trident Shop. High risk, high reward. Get your trident now and help protect the Hermitcraft flora and fauna. How to win? Make a guess for the price of 1 trident. Hint, it is over 32 diamonds. Put the diamonds in the chest and press the button. Wait until you hear a sound for the machine to finish. Important, only if you match or overbid my secret fixed price will you get a trident. If you pay too little, the shop will not refund your spent diamonds and you will not get a trident. Be smart and don't try to be cheap. If you have any problems, please contact our representative, DocM77. Health and greetings, your NHO, no refunds. So he wants 32 diamonds for, actually he wants more than 32 diamonds for a single trident. I've only got 49 diamonds. That's just it's a little too rich for my blood. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. Why is my door? Did someone closed off my bush? Ooh, hey, look at that. Someone bought some spruce leaves and some jungle leaves. Look at this. We're making money. Oh no, those are dark oak leaves. But look at this. We're actually making money in this place. That's fantastic. I'm very happy. We need a door though. And I really don't want to have birch. I really want a dark oak door. I want to know what happened to my dark oak door that I had here. But for the moment, let's just make an oak door and put it on there so there's a door of some sort so that people don't think the place is closed off. I have a feeling something happened to my door, like a creeper or something like that, and someone didn't have the dark oak to replace it. That's just my guess, but for now, let's just do one of those. Rude, though. Destroying my shop. But what I'm, other than the slime balls from Mumbo's shop, I want to go to Jevons, and he is selling, Jevons Booty, he's selling maps. We kind of looked at this last episode, but we didn't buy any. Welcome to Jevons Booty. Each map has a buried treasure, and basically the loot chest is within 10 blocks of the banner, and basically each map costs 10 diamonds. So I'm going to give this a go. We'll put 10 diamonds in there. You can get diamonds and iron, gold, gems, and shulker shells, and that's what I'm really interested in, is the shulker shells. And then I think the other thing I want to do while I'm over here is I want to buy a couple more shulker boxes from Python's shop over here as well. So let's just grab 2 of these, and let's go like so, because they are 8 each or 2 for 15. And actually, he technically owes me another one, but I'll collect on that later. Don't you worry. I'll remember But anyway, I'm going to head back. I'm going to start getting things ready for this sugarcane farm now that I actually have some slime balls to make sticky pistons and stuff. I'm going to have to dig out a little bit of an area, or maybe I'll make it in the industrial district. Maybe we'll make the farm industrial. I have some thinking to do. I'll be back. Alrighty, guys, I am back. I actually had some pretty significant technical difficulties between the last clip and this one. I've been unable to log on to the Hermitcraft server for, I don't know why, but every time I tried to log on for quite a while, I just got kicked instantly back off. So I was actually really worried there wasn't going to be a Hermitcraft episode, and as a result, unfortunately, we might not be able to get quite as much done in this episode as I had originally hoped. But we'll see. Also, Cub has done something with maps and banners, and that's apparently why this is here. It's kind of like a towel. I like it. But what I want to do right now is I want to do Jevon's treasure map thing. So I think what we're going to do is make a compass and surround it with paper like so. That'll make an empty map. And then if we combine these two, that will give us two identical maps, and then we can make it bigger and bigger. And let's just see if this one will now show us. Yeah, okay. So we are north, we're supposedly anyway, northwest of the treasure. So I think what we'll do, let's actually go grab our elytra, and let's make a few rockets, and we'll see if we can elytra our way over there and find this. Gotta go this way. It's over here. It's on this island. Yeah, there we are. Okay, look at that. We found it. And there's the banner. So the instructions said it's within 10 blocks of this banner. So I guess what we should do is just start digging down and looking for buried treasure. Oh, now we're breaking all sorts of things that we probably don't want to be breaking. But the banner was right here. So let's maybe go, let's patch that hole. And unfortunately, I broke the banner, so now I don't know if I'm in the right spot or not. But I have to imagine it's got to be around here somewhere, and I doubt I will have to dig out sand and stuff. I don't think it would be underwater. I don't know. The banner was like right here. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. What did we get? Remember, we paid 10 diamonds for this. So we've got 2 diamonds back. We got a bit of iron, some gold, a few shulker shells, a saddle, and treasure, a treasure number 2 banner. So there you go. Look at that. We got enough for 1 extra shulker box. And then some other goodies and stuff as well. So you know what? I'm just going to put a lot of this stuff into this shulker box for the time being. There we go. Grab the food. Make sure we pick this up. And then we should probably head back this way so I can actually get home. So I'm going to head back to our little house and storage room and all that kind of stuff. I'll meet up with you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty, guys, I am back. I want to get started on the sugarcane farm, and I'm gonna put it in the industrial district and make another factory type building around it. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the whole thing in this episode. So I think what I want to do is I want to try and get the sugarcane farm essentially functional in this episode, and then next episode we'll build the actual like structure around it, and I want to put it basically right here, right in this little area. Unfortunately, there's like this super bizarre floating rock formation that we're up on top of right now. So I think I need to get rid of this and probably do a little bit of other kind of like landscaping, just sort of even out the terrain a little bit. I've kind of sketched out something in creative mode, so I have kind of a general idea of how much space I will actually need. But I don't really have like a firm design yet for how the final version of this farm is going to look, at least on the outside. I know how I want it to look on the inside. On the outside, though, I just don't know. We'll have to see. But let me get some of this landscaping and stuff like that done. Let me get an area kind of built out that we can actually work with, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. I've been working on all this landscaping and stuff. I still have a lot left to do, but I didn't even notice it before. There's actually someone who's marked out space for another structure right over here. So it looks like we're actually going to have neighbors fairly soon. I don't know who this is. I don't know exactly what they're building, but it looks like somebody has some plans to add on to the industrial district, and I am fully in favor of this. The more people building here, the merrier. But anyway, I'm going to get back to my landscaping and all that kind of stuff. Still have quite a bit to do. Still have to flatten out a large area, and I need to make sure that I give our new neighbors some adequate space as well. All right, guys, I am back. I've been working on this, kind of laying out the factory, doing sort of like just the basic groundwork, the basic shape that the factory is ultimately going to end up being. And I think I'm ready to actually start putting in the working components, the sugarcane stuff. So let's go ahead and grab a bit of sand. I'm going to need a couple of water buckets. Aha, there they are. I'm going to need a couple of those. And I think that's about all I need for right this very second. So I've got this, let me kind of explain this here. Obviously, the outside perimeter is just kind of laid out the way the outside's going to look. And then here we've got a stone brick floor. This is going to be a very stony gray factory, by the way. I'm just warning you guys now. But then here, this andesite represents where pillars are going to go and where glass is going to go. So we've got gaps of 8 here. And essentially what we're going to do is put in sugarcane like so. And this is where or sand like so, and this is where the sugarcane is going to go. There'll be pistons behind it that will push it into water, but we'll push it into the glass, and then it will fall down into a collection stream, a water stream, probably with packed ice on it as well. But for the moment, we're just going to do one of these, and we'll just kind of fill that thing up. There we go. And same over here. And yes, I know you can use dirt instead of sand, and it's a little bit easier to work with because it doesn't have the gravity that sand has. But to be entirely honest, I think sand just looks better. So we're gonna go with sand, essentially just for looks, because that's how I do things. Then we'll throw down a row of stone bricks on top of that. And then back here, this is where the pistons are going to go. So, oh, I forgot to, hold on. Let's refill those because we're going to need them. So, pistons should be right here. There we go. We'll just grab, I only need a stack of these right now, because we're just going to do the one side together. The other side is going to be exactly the same, just on the other side. So I'm not super worried right now about doing the entire thing, but basically, we're going to put a row, or a double row, of sticky pistons going all the way across like this. And yes, I know you could use slime blocks and not have to make so many sticky pistons, but honestly, like, slime is at more of a premium right now than iron is. So I'm using slime instead, because that's that's what's happening. Then let's go ahead and just kind of build another andesite pillar up like so. Just a little like divider, if you will, to just kind of divide these a little bit so you can kind of see where one cubicle or one segment starts and the other ends. This is a farm that it's very similar to one that I've built before, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to have invented this farm in the first place. But basically, this is a farm that's essentially tileable forever, pretty much. You can make this farm as big as you want it to. I'm going to have a total of 64 sugarcane in here, although we may make another sugarcane. We'll probably make another sugarcane farm later in the season that's much, much, much bigger. And that will provide a lot more sugarcane. So there we go. That is essentially one half of this done, or at least the first floor of that half. And then what we need to do is essentially stack it. We're going to put another layer on top with a whole nother batch of sand and a whole nother batch of pistons and a whole nother batch of sugarcane. So let's kind of get this up there like so, looking good. And then I'm just going to pillar up right here. And this we can just do something like that. We'll go up here. There's that. And again, like so. And then over here, we need to put in a spot for all the water. Where's my andesite? Here we go. And bust that out. There we go. That looks pretty good. I just realized that this is supposed to be andesite over here as well. Not that it really makes a difference, to be entirely honest. Like, it's kind of whatever. I fell. Okay. Well, come on. Get back up there. You can do it. There we go. Let's go ahead and fill all of this back up. There's our water on this side. Oh. Looking good. Okay, fantastic. And then we can cover that with stone brick. And same over here. That one andesite there. Let's go up 2, right? Yep. Okay. There we go. And then last but not least, we just got to do our pistons on this side as well. So one here, one here. That was just kind of a guide block, if you will. Okay, there's that. Fill in the stone brick. And we're going to pop back here and do essentially the same thing. And last but not least, the stone brick. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, I am back. I've got this side done and this side done, so that's good. Now we need to wire up some sort of like a collection system of some sort, and I think this is actually going to be a lot easier to do than you might think. So let's grab some of this. I also want a soul sand, and I've got packed ice, I got soul sand. Kelp. Yes. Grab you. Okay. So my plan is to basically do all of the item elevator stuff using water. No redstone for the item elevator. The only redstone that's actually going to be in this build is going to be the timer that runs the pistons. That's about it. Other than that, no redstone needed. At least that's hopefully the plan. Right here, what we need to do is drop our items into here and then dig our way over. Like so. There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. I just couldn't find it at first. So we'll go andesite. There we go. Some polished like that. And then just throw in back here a little of the regular. And that should all be fine. So basically the water is going to drop down here and flow in this direction. Now the question is, will it... Okay, so it should flow to here and then turn the corner. And it looks like it does. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what side I'm on down here. So what I need to do is kind of work my way out. Let's just grab a stone brick and pillar up there so I know. Okay, yeah. This should be fine. Because our item collection system is going to be down over at... I heard a zombie. I think we're fine. Our item collection system is going to be down here. And it's basically going to be a series of hoppers that will flow into a series of chests. So we're going to have... if I go grab a few chests, I think 6 double chests will be far beyond what I actually need for this particular farm. But, like, that's what we're going to use. We're going to do 6 chests anyway, because why not? So we'll go boop, 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 and boop, boop, boop. All right, good. Then we need hoppers. So the plan here is grab a bit of iron. I don't know how many hoppers I need, but I'm going to make that many. I'm going to make 11. I have a feeling I'm going to need more. Well, maybe not. I might not need more than that. That might actually be enough. We'll see in a minute. Let's go polished andesite like so. And then we need to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This will actually be enough, I think. Because then we need to go boop, 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 boop. Here. Right? And that should... Yeah, that should be enough. Because then the water stream will come over right there. So what we need to do is dig down to here, I think. And then if I start digging straight this way, this should... I knew I was just a little bit too short. Okay, that's fine, though. It's okay. Not a big deal. Work our way over here. Do one of those. Throw down the soul sand right there to mark out where that goes. And then... Wow, really? All right, guys. I got it figured out. Basically, water stream comes to here. Then you go slab into a new water stream over here, turns the corner, and so on and so forth, and eventually it makes its way over here. So now, the next step is going to be to actually get the item elevator, or the, I suppose you would call it the item elevator. The water elevator, item elevator, this thing. It's to get this thing in place, whatever you want to refer to it as. We need to get this thing in place. So... The water is actually supposed to come up right here. instead. I made a silly but very easily fixable mistake. We actually want it here. Which means this guy becomes slab as well. And then we go like that, and we break these two signs. Put one there, put one there. Full block of some sort or another. And this is where our water elevator will go. Because we need this to come up to where the pistons are, right here. And then you'll kind of come back over like this, and you'll sort of wrap around like so. And then I guess I'm just going to put stone brick here for the moment, but we can put something else there later. So then we'll go with the kelp trick, and we can dig all of this out now that we know that this is here, right? We can pretty easily do that. And then we just break all this, which makes it real easy. And then we take our soul sand, plop that down, and boom, we have a working item elevator. And just for safety measures, I think I'm going to do something like this. And we'll probably cap it off like so. But now any items that get thrown in there should end up first in this chest. And if eventually they'll end up, I mean, well, it's going to be kind of weird. Like the distribution isn't quite working the way that I want it to, but that's just, pistons can only pick up items so quickly, is what it really boils down to. So that should all be fine. Hello, skeletons. Or zombies, I should say. Just, will you guys please? I really need to get sharpness on my sword. It takes way too long to kill these guys. Anyway, so that should all be set. So now, the next step, that's a creeper. Don't do it. Oh, please tell me you didn't destroy any of my chests. Okay, you didn't destroy any of my chests. You're forgiven. I was super worried. You never, ever want to see a creeper exploding by your storage. Like, that's just the worst. Because it's always such a mess to pick up, and ugh. Anyway, so now I think the final thing we're going to do is I'm just going to wire up the redstone here. And I want to keep it pretty simple. So we're just going to put some blocks like so. And then let me just grab a bit of redstone dust. And we'll just go like that. And like that. And then over here, we're going to do essentially the same thing. So, redstone. And redstone. Okay, so that's good, but then we actually need to wire this redstone to something, obviously. So, let's grab some planks so as to make redstone torches. And if I put this right here, that will extend all of those pistons, right? And then I think, the torch tower might actually not work. Or maybe it will. Let's see. How can I do this? Because the problem is the spacing is a little off. It's not that a torch tower is incapable of doing stuff. It's that I did this particular super simple torch tower, right? Because that will extend, retract, Yeah, this particular torch tower is not gonna do it. I don't think, anyway. Well, maybe... I need to figure out a way to wire up the redstone so that all of them will, all of them on one side will expand and retract at the same time. I suppose, you know what? This is super easy. This is super easy. I'm a fool, right? So all I need to do is this. We go here, boop, and then there. I'm just gonna go up like so, right? And then this should be lit up. And then we go here. Torch. And here. Which would power this block. So that should be good. And then it's just a matter of running a redstone signal into this block right here. Which for the moment, I can do with a button. Eventually, we'll put this thing on a full-blown timer. I want to do it from over here, though. And we're going to need a repeater, I think. Let's see if I remember my repeater recipe. I think it's like that and like this. Oh, man. Don't ask me to remember redstone recipes. Tell you what. Comparator. Is it... What? What's the repeater? No, that's a comparator. I don't need comparator. I need repeater. Oh, you know what it is? I remember. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So now... chuck a repeater right there. And we should see this full side of pistons expand and retract, which is exactly what we saw. So that totally worked out. That's a really good start. I'm super happy. So then basically we'll do the same thing on the other side with this particular torch tower. It'll work exactly the same. And then we just need to wire both sides up to a simple redstone clock, fill in this bit with glass, and then build the actual structure itself so it looks good. But I'm going to do a lot of that, I think, between episodes because, guys, I am out of time for this one. So I got to call this one here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.